Don't mess with an old-fashioned Southerner. Back when my friend's great-grandfather was in his early 20s, he had been very close with this one family. There was the grandfather, father, mother, uncle, 2 daughters, and 3 brothers that lived in this little trailer park in the woods. They kept to themselves and didn't bother anyone. Great-grandfather only knew them because he had met the youngest daughter while in school and were dating. He got a job from the grandfather and was kinda absorbed into the family. He worked in their bait shop with the uncle, and life went on. Well, one day the eldest daughter went to a party some local boys were throwing and dragged her sister along. Great-grandfather and uncle were at the bait shop, mother and father was at home, no one knew where the 3 brothers were, and grandfather was on the couch napping his 6th beer away. During the party the 2 sisters split apart and the younger one ended up getting pulled away by 2 guys. They forced themselves onto her and then ran when the older sister found them. News got back to the family quickly, and as my friend put it, the brother miraculously materialized and the old man rose. For the next week the men of the family searched for those boys and found them. They weren't locals and were visiting family, but the men broke into their home and tied them up, and took them deep into the glades. In the glades grandfather handed great-grandfather a revolver and said, "She's your woman." So great-grandfather took the gun. He thought about just ending them then and there, but instead fired at them each in the kneecap and told them, "If you find your way back, I guess I'll forgive you." Then they left. Those guys were never heard from again. Never came out of the glades, and their truck was later sold to a neighbor by family members. My friend told me he asked why his great-grandfather didn't just end them, and he said, "I wanted to see if God would forgive them, because I wouldn't." Personally, I interpreted that to mean God showed them mercy by letting them pass away in the swamp instead of by the hands of their great-grandfather.